Hello everyone. Previously, we had discussed about the advanced JavaScript concepts. We had discussed about we had discussed around 100 concepts in the JavaScript, right? I assure you, most of the interview questions will be based on that concepts itself. If you go through those concepts, I assure you that you can clear any JavaScript interview. Means most of the questions will be asked from those concepts itself. That is one thing. And now we will be discussing about the TypeScript concepts, right? So if you are giving any JavaScript interview, you can just go through the all the topics, around 100 topics what we had discussed earlier. So please to go through everything without missing any topic. I assure you that you will be able to do the JavaScript this one interview better. So you'll be able to clear is what I meant. So now we'll be discussing about the TypeScript concepts one by one, right? So first let's understand what is TypeScript and what are its pros and cons, and then we will delve into the TypeScript concepts, right? One by one, as usual with the simple examples. So what is TypeScript basically? TypeScript is a statically typed superset of JavaScript. So again, I'm telling TypeScript is a statically typed superset of the JavaScript that adds type annotations and other features like whether it may be interfaces, enums, and generics. So it's simple, right? TypeScript is basically statically typed superset of JavaScript that adds type annotations and other features like interfaces, enums, and generics. It also compiles it compiles down to the plain JavaScript, allowing developers to catch errors early during the development. This is one of the main advantage, right? It compiles down to the plain JavaScript, allowing developers to catch errors early during the development. So let's discuss pros and cons, and then let's dive into the topics of the TypeScript one by one, right? So first, what are its pros basically? First thing is type safety. When I say type safety, it prevents many runtime errors by catching issues during the compile time. So again, I'm telling it's simple. It prevents many runtime errors by catching issues during the compile time, right? And it provides better tooling as well. While I say better tooling, uh, it means it offers enhanced auto completion, refactoring, and the documentation support of the TypeScript is fantastic. Basically, you can just check the documentation of the TypeScript. It is very easy to understand, and it's the support is also fantastic, right? So next, come to the let's discuss the scalability. So basically, it is ideal for the large code bases. Why? Due to the strong typing and modularity, right? So next, let's go through the interoperability. When I say interoperability, I am saying that it can be gradually adopted in existing JavaScript projects or the JS projects, right? So these are some of the pros of using the TypeScript. So let's discuss disadvantages as well, or the cons. So one disadvantage is learning curve, right? It requires time to understand its static typing. As I've said, it is a statically typed this one, right? TypeScript. So it requires some time to understand its static typing system and setup. Next is compilation step. So it requires an additional compilation step. While I speak about the TypeScript, it requires an additional compilation step which can slow down development. TypeScript has to be compiled to JavaScript, right? That is one more additional step before we get this one. Uh, uh, yeah, TypeScript requires an additional compilation step which can slow down development. This is one of the con, and also increased verbosity. While I say increased verbosity, the type annotations can make code more verbose, especially in the small projects. Basically, it is ideal for the large projects. If you are going with the TypeScript, it is ideal for the large projects, as we had discussed earlier, right? Um, hmm. While Next, this one, let's discuss TypeScript topics one by one. So I'll be going with the online compiler itself, TypeScript, one compiler. So if you want to make use of the this one, VS Code, just install TypeScript. Just give npm install TypeScript, and the particular version, if you want to make use of that, also you can do. And after installing the TypeScript, the file name has to be end with .ts or the tsx, right? Uh, that is one thing. If you want to make use of the like VS Code, this is the steps that you have to follow, right? So then let's discuss on the first topic, nothing but the type inference. So this will be the first topic we'll be discussing on. While I say type inference basically, it is the ability of the TypeScript to automatically determine the type of a variable based on its value. So again, I am telling, this is very simple topic. It is the ability of the TypeScript to automatically determine the type of the variable based on its value without explicit annotations, right? So TypeScript uses type inference. Why TypeScript uses the type inference? Basically, to ensure the type safety, right? First example, let's see variable assignment, right? Simple example, I'll just come here. Let me assign the variable. Let me consider A, and let me assign this one numerical value 10. Let's quickly log here. What shall I log? Type of A, right? So the output that we need to get here is number, basically, because we have assigned the numerical value to the A, right? So next, right, and next we will be, I'll be just considering, let me consider one more variable quickly. I'll just name this one B. Let me assign this one to something within the strings. I'll just give here hello. I'll just make this capital so this looks good. Hello TypeScript or hello Bharadwaj, anything. In my case, I'll just give hello Bharadwaj, right? So this is one thing. Let's quickly log here this one, type of B, right? I have considered the variable name B. So this is fine. Output I need to get here as, this time I need to get the output string, right? So here this has to be. So here I'll quickly explain what I have done here. So here let A equals 10, what I have assigned here, A to 10. So TypeScript basically here infers that A is of the type number, right? Because it is initialized with the numerical value 10. And also let B equals hello Bharadwaj, what I have given here. This one TypeScript infers B as string. Why? Due to the value provided, which is in the form of string. We can clearly see here. And both, one more important thing is, both variables A and B will throw a TypeScript error if we are trying to assign values of the different types later. This we have to keep in mind, right? So if I try to run the code, let's try to run the code. We have to get the output number and string, which is absolutely correct, right? So next, let's see the one more example, which is nothing but function return type, right? So I'll just quickly delete this one. Let me quickly create the function here. I'll just name this sum. Let me consider here x, which is of the type number, and also y, which is of the type number, basically. So x and y are the type number, right? So let's return quickly. I'll just return x plus y, nothing but we are adding, right? So I'll just quickly make use of the variable name result, and let me make use of the function sum, and let me give the 5, 3. So here, let me quickly come here. Let me log something, console log of here. I have considered result, right? I'll just pass the result here. And one more thing, I'll quickly come here. I'll just give console log of type of, let me make use of type of, let me pass the result here. So the output that I need to get here is 5 and 3. This should be 8 here. So, and type of result what I have given here, this has to be type number we are considering, right? Here we have given number for both. So the output that we need to get here is number. Let's check here. So let me run this one. let's wait for some time. Yeah, we are getting 8 and number, which is absolutely correct. So I'll quickly explain what I have done here. So here function sum uh, x number and y, we have assigned this one to the number, right? So also return x plus y. Basically this function, what this is doing here is TypeScript basically infers the return type as number. This one returns the TypeScript basically infers the return type as number. Why? Because we are making use of the plus operation right here. This one you can clearly see here, plus. We are making use of the plus operation on two numbers, which basically produces a number, right? This is simple to understand. And also let result equal sum of 5 comma 3, what I have given here. The variable result is inferred as a number here also, right? The variable this one, sorry, yeah, the variable result basically it is inferred as a number. So here TypeScript infers both the return type and the variable type automatically. That you need to actually understand. Here again I'm telling TypeScript infers both the return type and the variable type automatically, right? So I hope the concept of this one function return type and the variable assignment is completely clear. Nothing but I hope the concept of type inference is completely clear. So next we will be discussing about the literal types, right? For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.